So I'm back out in Keighley again today on my way to Hainworth Wood, and I brought with me today some YouTuber gadgets. So if they work out, I'll be taking them down to Dorset with me. Also today I'm going to be carrying out an experiment, hopefully involving the sun. But as you can see, slightly overcast today, so don't know how well it'll work, but we shall see. So stick around and I'll catch you in a bit. So back to my usual spot. I'll just get set up, get a fire going, get something to eat, and I'll be right back. Stick around. I've brought with me today a few things that hopefully, if they work, I'll be taking them down to Dorset with me. The first thing is this strap phone holder. There's a clip on the back, you slip it through the strap, it should hold the phone in place, and your phone goes in this little area here. Now, I've done a couple of comparison shots between this and a selfie stick on the way here, and hopefully you'll be able to tell the difference. The next thing I brought is this video making kit. Now later on we'll do an unboxing of this and we'll see how it works and if it's any good. So stick around for that. Now thirdly, unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to do this one today because the sky is quite overcast and it needs a lot of sun. It's a, let me just get out the box for you. It's a solar charger, and essentially it's the lowest price one that I could find, and I think it was £2.90, and it just clips on there and hopefully you get some kind of trickle charge, but it needs a lot of sunlight, so probably going to save that for another video, unfortunately. Right, just bear with me, I'll set up and we'll have a look at this unboxing. Now let's have a look inside the box, shall we? I'll try and get it all on camera for you, but as with everything from Temu, it really doesn't come with much in the way of instruction, so we're going to have to play it by ear and just look at the photograph. I'll try and get it all on camera for you. This is how it comes packed. You have the grip, phone holder, microphone and light. The grip has two little buttons on the side there. You press them in to engage this little platform. You then take the phone holder, screw this in place, tighten it with the adjuster at the bottom. You then get the light, and the light has a little square there, it matches this little area here. Put that into there, tighten it up with the adjuster. You then get the microphone and do the same there. fiddly. There we go. Right, so at the back here, usually you'd think, oh, USB charging these days, but no, it's 3 batteries, and I've brought some with me, so bear with me a second, I'll put these in and we'll get it all finished off. Word of caution, the cover for the battery compartment is really fiddly to get off and on. I'm using the tripod function on the selfie stick now, and hopefully you can hear me and see me. I've got the microphone plugged into the phone again, and I've got the backlight on. I'm going to go back and check the segments and make sure that you're picking up the sound. It'd be a pain in the arse if it isn't. Anyway, I'm going to introduce you to the bag now. I was hoping to carry on using the Zayu until I got back from Dorset, but unfortunately when I got home from Settle Harsard last week, if you haven't seen that video yet, please check it out. The bag, the Zayu, 2 of the pocket zips had come away from the actual pocket and they were unusable. There was an issue with one of the bottom corners, and also that hole that I mentioned in the previous video had got a lot larger in the space of time packing up to getting home. This cost about £2 cheap. This was about £2 cheaper than the Zayu, but it feels a lot higher quality. The zips are a lot better, and the buckles are really great. The only thing is, I think Timo have something against sternum straps, because this one didn't come with one, and thankfully my mum bought some from Amazon. I think they're like £1 for 2 or something like that. So that's in place on there. This waist strap is brilliant. The only thing is, again, not stitched ends. Not stitched ends. Why? Right, well, I know it's not much of a review, it's more of an introduction. As with everything, I'm going to test it till it breaks, see how long it lasts. The Zayu lasted 4 overnighters. This, I'm hoping, will last a lot longer. Right, I think it's now time for some soup, and I'll be back shortly. See you in a bit. I've been back and checked the previous segment that was using the microphone from the selfie stick, and there was a little bit of glitching. I'm not quite sure whether or not it may have been the cable not in far enough. So rather than faffing around in the dark, I've just not bothered plugging it in. I've completely disengaged it. What you're hearing is the microphone from the phone itself. So hopefully there'll be no errors and glitching. As for the grip, it may have just been a packing issue. They may have had to put that platform in at a different angle than what you usually use it for it to fit inside the box. I will hopefully be taking this down to Dorset with me. I have got some lapel marks just in case that I'll also take. But the Dorset hike is it's me and my sister, and we're walking the Jurassic Coast with a whole bunch of other people. We're raising money for the Brain Tumour Charity. You may or may not be aware, but last year, me and my sister, we lost our dad to this terrible disease, and we're hoping to raise money and awareness for this particular charity. Every £300 raised is 1 day's worth of research. So between us, we've raised enough for 4 days worth of research so far. I'll leave a link in the comment box below for if you're interested in donating. It'd be really appreciated if you do. Every penny counts, as they say in these charity drives. And yeah, that's pretty much me for the evening. I'm going to have a brew and a biscuit, and then it's time for lessons from the fire pit. Catch you in a bit. I've had my brew and biscuit, I've brushed my teeth, and now I'm getting ready to bed down for the night. And I think now's the time for lessons from the fire pit. I'm a little bit disappointed in the cloud cover, so I was unable to use the solar panel charger. But I'm thinking maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Maybe I could have a specific video just for that solar panel charger. A real deep dive on how to use them while camping. And, well, in all honesty, I brought with me an alarm clock and a battery bank that were on 0%. We're going to use the alarm clock to see exactly how long in hours it took to get to 1%. Maybe it was a trickle charge. Maybe it's the best thing ever. We'll find out when I get a chance to use it. Everything else is working perfectly fine, although that windshield that I've used, one of the pins is coming loose. So I'm going to have to look at that when I get home. I'm hoping this undermat will add a little bit extra warmth. Find out overnight. A little bit chilly last week. Yeah. Yeah. As for the Brain Tumor charity fundraising that we've done, this hike is not the first thing that we've done. If you go back 4 or 5 videos in my playlist, you'll find a event that we did with a raffle and a band. It was a really good night. The band La Bamba are amazing. So that's on my playlist. If you haven't checked it out, please do. It's somewhere in my YouTube. And also, when we come back from the Dorset coast, we've got a pop-up shop. I'll get back to you later on with the details on that. But I think it's somewhere in Barnoldswick, and we've got it for a week. There's going to be a whole host of stuff there to buy. So if you find yourself in Barnoldswick, come and say hi. We don't bite. Right. I think that's it for now. So I will catch you in the morning. Oh, one last thing that I almost forgot to mention, the microcosm flashlight. Last week I talked about these little LEDs here. That is the battery indicator, and you do get 4 hours worth of usage on a full charge. The charge itself takes 1 hour and 20 minutes approximately. And as you can see, I've got a full charge now and should last me up until the morning. Right, I will catch you in the morning. Catch you in a bit. Good morning, everyone. And as you can see, dawn is fast approaching. And as is the case every time I'm here, I like to have a bit of a walk round and just admire the dawn chorus. Oh, there's something that you may have noticed about this particular video. It's the fact that I'm using a different editing software. And that's because I've got a new phone and CapCut. When I've been looking into it and using it, there's a decrease in the volume, and I'm not quite sure what's up there. It may be a latency issue, I'm not quite sure. So in the interim between now and when I get the computer up and running properly, I'll be using this software, just as a temporary thing. Once I've got the computer sorted and I've got the dongle so I can send video from my phone to the computer and then back again to upload onto the internet, you'll see a marked improvement in the quality of the videos, and I won't be so reliant on AI little pictograms. So, right, I'm going to start packing up now and I will catch you in a bit. Right, I'm all packed up now. The orange bag is rubbish, both mine and things that I found during the course of the night. Managed to get everything back in the bag. Just give everything a quick look round. I think that's everything. Just have a quick look over at the fire. I've tried to do what I did last time, but it was quite a mess when I got here. I've repacked the bed so they've got a nice dry base from which to start a fire from. I've tried clearing an area around the fire so there's no brush or dried leaves. See how that goes for the next person. So that's that. I'm pretty much sorted now. I'm just going to put my bag on, get that bag of rubbish, and I'm out of here. So I'll see you next time. Catch you later. Well, isn't this typical? As I'm leaving, the weather vastly improves and there's hardly a cloud in the sky at the moment. So I wish I had packed the solar panel away now. Oh well,